it's me. I decided to pre-record this video because, uh, well, I've been having a pretty rough time, and I haven't been filming anything because of that. I have decided that omission is just as bad as sugarcoating this bullshit for you, so I am going to give you the good, the bad, and the ugly. So now's your time to click off. I don't know who actually even fucking watches this shit, but there's going to be some abrasive comments. There are going to be obscene words being used. I can pretty much fucking guarantee that. So, with that being said, there also might be a little bit too much information for some, which is fine. You know, bye. But, I went to the doctor on Monday and had a not so wonderful visit. They weighed me. I hadn't gained anything, but I hadn't lost anything. Had a bit of a mental breakdown in the nutritionist's office, and she asked me what was going on. I told her, that I wasn't really able to go to the bathroom, and that Mother Nature decided to be a dirty, rotten cunt and come to me 3 times in 3 weeks. So between that and being at the time that a stall could occur, that was pretty much what I was working with. So, she did talk to me about a lot of things, and, she had talked to me about the hormones and stuff like that, because I told her how emotional I am about a lot of things. So, she said that eventually it'll all balance out, but in the process is pretty much fucking my relationship over. So, that's awesome. Anyway, the good, the bad, and the ugly with this. And this is more for the ladies than the guys, because the guys aren't really going to have to worry about this, but the excessive hormones that you will, encounter losing so quickly, will fuck you very, very hard. When I had my lap band, I've been trying to think about, where I was at emotionally and physically and all of that when I first had my band put in. Trying to compare. I know that Mother Nature was a raging cunt then as well, so great. But I was trying to remember how I was emotionally, and as I sat here and thought about things, I realized that although I thought that I wasn't emotional because of my surgery, I was very emotional because my relationship, my marriage was falling apart. For those of you that don't know, I have been married. I still technically am, but we have not spoken years, and that's okay with me. So, anyway, thinking back originally, if I had gone through this with my band, I originally said no, but now I'm kind of wondering, was it just masked with the fact that I was dealing with all the bullshit, or, was it legit just bullshit? So, now I'm thinking that, it might have had its hand, in the process, but, that wasn't really the breaking point. So, I feel that my relationship now is suffering for it. For the last probably 9 or 10 months, we've had our hiccups here and there, but for the most part, our relationship was very strong. It was an us. It was a we instead of a Pam or Alan. And, we dealt with a lot of shit and got through it. And, I don't know if it's because of what I'm dealing with, but I decided to bring up some old stuff and some not so old stuff. and newer stuff was brought to my attention, and over the last 2 days I've kind of lost my mind. um I am a very insecure person. I always have been. I have battled anxiety and depression since my mom died, basically. The anxiety was actually before she died, but the depression more after she passed away. So I have insecurities with my relationships with people. And it's not necessarily my significant other, it's just people that I love and care about, that I feel aren't giving me the same respect that I expect. And by feeling that way, I feel like they're doing me dirty instead of it's just something passing or whatever. I know that I am a difficult person to get along with. I don't claim not to be, but I lived in a household where two people went to bat for each other all the time. Sorry. And that's what I expect. That's what I expect out of my relationship. I expect somebody to go to bat for me because I would do the same for them. I want a relationship like my parents had because they were like the ultimate couple. Yes, they had their problems and yes, they had their fights, I'm sure, but you know, they always worked as a team and they always respected each other. So that's what I expect out of my relationships, no matter who it's with. And I feel right now that I don't have that. And it's not playing a blame game. It's not saying that one of us is wrong. It's just saying that it's not us right now. And maybe that's because of me. It's something that I have to come to terms with, apparently. But I can tell you one thing. Stress and the sleeve do not get along either. I've had a very, very difficult time keeping pretty much anything down for the last, I guess, almost 24 hours. So, that kind of sucks. But it is what it is. So, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, whatever the case may be, message, comment, I do want to keep positivity on the page, but I also want, honesty on the page. So, I'm going to close with this one thing, and I'm going to ask that you all respect this. There is no easy way out for any type of weight loss, whether it be surgical or not. Surgery is not a magic bullet. It is not a magic wand. It is not going to change your weight loss overnight. It is just as difficult as trying it any other way. The sleeve, the band, the bypass, they're all tools. And if you use them properly, you'll be successful. So I've seen a couple of times where, opinions have been laid out, and that's fine. I have no problem with people laying out their opinions. But I am going to ask that you don't demoralize someone else because of what you believe. Just leave it as it is. So, I made certain people admins on this page because they're all going through a different journey. Craig, he posted about his story. He's lost weight. He's quit smoking the natural way. And, by diet, exercise, And then we have Corinne and Chris and Alan. Corinne and Chris both have been sleeved, and Alan is going to be sleeved. So, you know, I kind of have a little bit of everything going on. And I did that on purpose. I don't want anybody to feel like this is the only answer for anybody. This is a dire straits type situation. This is not easy. So, with that being said, I love you all. I'm really glad that you took the 11 minutes out of your life to watch me blubber like an idiot. And probably make no sense whatsoever, but I just had to kind of let you guys know that I am here. I'm still trying. I'm still fighting. So, um, see you guys later.